Hello darlings, how the devil are we? There is absolutely bucket loads of news going on at the moment, and there's also State of the Play which is coming around the corner, but I thought we'd take a brief intermission and have a look at what's going on in EVE Online, because there's a story that's come up and I thought I'd bring it to the wider audience because EVE things generally remain in the EVE community. Anyway, the big hoo-ha that's going on at the moment is Pearl Abyss, who own CCP Games, have decided to put in a brand new pay-to-win mining badge. And this is an absolutely huge deal because the economy in EVE is completely player-driven. You may have heard the term spreadsheet simulator being used to describe EVE Online. And even with the jokes aside, the actual economy side of EVE Online is incredibly impressive. Anyway, they've released this thing called the Prospector Pack. It costs $24 and comes with 30 days of sub time. It also comes with 100 Plex, which is their currency, and a ready-to-fly retriever, which is basically this mining barge, and it's got everything you need for it to fly, including skill books, modules, and tokens to redeem for skill points and ship insurance. And this, to no surprise, has gone down like a lead balloon in the EVE Online community, because if it's one thing they are not fans of, it is pay-to-win mechanics. So there is a council inside of EVE Online. It's called the Council of Stellar Management. They have player-elected reps, and the name of this rep is Brisk Ruble. And Mr. Ruble is blasting CCP at the moment with everything but napalm and makes some quite legitimate points, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this actually, because even though I respect the whole situation that everyone is in, I probably can't appreciate it as much as those who are actually playing EVE Online on a regular basis. So he said, "I've consistently said over and over again that the line is and has always been selling in-game objects that are player created. We say this to them over and over and over and over again. I am sick and tired of seeing this kind of habitual line stepping when it comes to monetization. Selling fitted ships even to new players is not okay. Learning how to buy ships in games, earn the money to buy them, fit them out, and the like is fundamental to EVE. And if you dumb down the game so much that you let players bypass this for even $25, even just once, you're screwing yourself in the long run. When it is no longer this easy, people are going to quit. If they get used to how the game works early, they will stick around." Now, whether or not this relates to the Q4 report of 2021, where they reported that everything was down by 3%, or it is in fact they're just looking for new ways to monetize into the game. My own personal opinion on it, I do get what Brisk is saying. I have played EVE many years ago, and I do remember it being extremely brutal. There is a financial cycle that you really need to have a good grasp on. Because, as you say, like if you go into PvP, you lose your ship, that's pretty much it, and then the person leaves the game. And you really don't get an appreciation of how the economy works. And also, we don't know the kind of long-term impact that it's going to have on the player-driven economy as well. On the other side of this, though, I do work many hours. I don't have much time to play games these days, and I do like, having some sort of shortcut that gets me to a level where I can, at least stand a chance to play with other people. And I'm not saying that this is balanced around people who just don't have the time of day to kind of get into the whole game. But it does ask the question, how do you balance games around those people who want to play grindy games but don't have very much time? Should you just accept the fact that these games aren't for you? Or do we try and make it an equal playing field? It's a difficult question, and I'd love to hear your answers on it. But either way, let me know what you think of the story. I know this is probably a bit of a controversial topic, so I think we should have some good discussions. I just want to say as a final thing, if we get enough replies on this, I will do a follow-up video. If not, we will just move on with the subject. So until then, have a great week, everyone, and I'll be back with more news soon.